Alright guys, it's going to be another simple, short video. There is another project I do mine on the weekends that's starting to get a little attention, so I thought I'd show it to you guys. It's called Anon, or Anonymous Bitcoin, um, Anon for short. It is on a hashing, so it hashes pretty much the same way that Bitcoin Gold does. Uh, you see here, it's not the most profitable coin, but this is a speculative that I take a chance on, and I mine it on the weekends. So that's some basic information there, and how to mine it. I'll show you that real quick. EWBF 0.6 CUDA 9.1 is what you'll want to use. The overclock settings are pretty much the same as what I use for BTG. You guys want to see those, we'll go ahead and pull that up real quick first. Here's my Bitcoin Gold overclock settings. 1070s, I do 150, 400. Power limit is 90 all the way across for all cards. It is a little bit more power hungry. So yeah, 1070, 150, 400. And then the 1066 gig cards, I do 100, 300 on them. I'm a little conservative on that, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And then power limit 90. So let's go to the group config for it. Here is the group config. I will copy and paste this into the description for you guys. But this is pretty much the same way. I am mining it on Supernova, Supernova's pool, and it seems to be working pretty well. Okay, so let's go to what is Anon. So if we go over to the website, basically Anon is anonymous Bitcoin. Um, what their pitch is they're basically going to be like Bitcoin, but with ZK Snarks technology. Um, so it's completely anonymous. I believe in the white paper it states that it forces anonymous transactions, so you pretty much have to use ZK Snarks and be anonymous. They do have master nodes that are out already and available. I've looked that over. They're pretty easy to do. You do need 500 Anon to do that. And price-wise, Anon's pretty cheap right now. I'll be doing probably a master node within the week on Anon. Um, it's pretty good. Read on their white page. It's not too bad. Didn't make it too fancy. They don't try to sell too much on their project, but they do go over it and say why it's good and stuff like that. But really, I don't think white paper should be that. But that's what they did. It's okay white paper. It's not the best, but you can get their miner off their website as well. If we scroll down right here, this take you our full node wallet. You can get it right there. Now they don't have a non-full node wallet. That is one thing you gotta take into consideration. Um, but also, if you do plan on doing a master node with them, you have to have a full node wallet on your regular local machine as well. Anyway, so might as well do it if you can. Some pretty good info. I checked out the community. Some of these guys have been around other projects, so they're not just someone that just popped up out of nowhere. Some of them are I've never seen before on other projects, but that's basically them. And if we go to my Supernova, this is me hashing right now. Oh, looks like I had an invalid share or two. That happens every once in a while. I'd set mine to pay out every 5 Anon because anything less than that was paying out a lot, and you're paying that transfer fee, right? So um, reduce transfer fees by just upping the amount of Anon it transfers. And it seems to be pretty responsive on Supernova. It's not too hard to set up. you kind of set it up like Mining Pool Hub. You got your My account, you go in there and you set up a worker. And that's that. And let's see here. Alright, so I did go ahead and I ordered a new power supply. It should be in next week. It's a 1600 watt power supply. I'm kind of excited for it because this is going to allow me to build out my AMD rig that's been at a standstill because of power supply, a good one. And the reason why I went with this, I've never bought a Rosewell before, but it has a 5-year warranty with it. Very good high ratings. And then let's take a look at the power supply itself. This is what really got me. It has 8 PCIe connections. So I'm kind of excited about that. It's 1600 watts. Um, I'll probably do a video on that when I build it out, and I'll show you guys the build out and some basics and how you can do it as cheap as possible. Right now I just buy the cards off of eBay used. I've been getting RX 588 gig cards anywhere from $150 to about $180 each. Every card I've gotten so far has been a good card. Had no problems with any of them. And some of them, if you get the older ones, you actually get the better memory instead of the high links. So that is an option as well. Okay, so don't really have a whole lot more to go over. I just wanted to show you guys another option for Zcash with Ethereum. And anon seems to be another decent option. I don't know in the future. I'm not psychic. Maybe it'll crash and won't be worth nothing. And that could happen. Who knows? I'm taking a risk on it. I'm gambling in a little bit and see how it does. You never know. If you guys want to see the price, let's take a look here. Anon crypto price. Coin market cap. Right now it's at about 22 cents. It's down a little bit today. It doesn't have, the only thing that concerns me is the volume cap is really low, kind of low for it, 16,000. That does bother me. It's what it is. They did come out a little higher, as you see, quite a bit higher. And since they, just like any crypto, you can trace this back. Most altcoins do this exact same trend, and then they'll level out for a while, and then that's the make or break session. They either are going to make it or they're not, and if they make it, they'll go back up. If they don't, they don't. So don't invest in anything you can't afford. To do a masternode only takes 500 anon. So if we break out the handy dandy calculator, you see 500 times, we'll just say 0.23, about 115 USD. So you can get it on Cryptopia if you wanted to do that. So you can get like on Coinbase, buy $115 worth of Bitcoin, make it even 120, transfer it to Cryptopia, trade the Bitcoin for anon, transfer the anon to your local wallet, and there you go. You got your 500. To get into a masternode for $115 for a Zhash type cryptocurrency, that's pretty cheap. That's real cheap, actually. I don't know, if it's going to be that profitable or profitable at all. You could lose 115 bucks. It's the way it is. But I'm taking a chance on it just to see. I can live the gamble a little bit. Oh, there's my website or my YouTube channel. I only got 56 subscribers. Kind of stinks, but I like doing the videos and keeping you guys informed, so it's the best I can do with that. Once again, it's fairly easy to set up. It's just like setting up Bitcoin Gold. I will put that stuff down in the description for you guys. See, temperatures aren't too bad. Temperatures do run hotter. I've got windows open here and it's November, so that's why mine are so cool down here in my computer room. the group OC, I still use Bitcoin Gold overclocks because it's the same algorithm, 144-5. So, with that being said, this is all I've got for tonight. You guys have a great night.